we are gonna wait about 10 minutes and then we'll go.
10 minutes?
Yeah,
Alright,
well, but-
perfect. That's the time that I
Should probably
set.
mute us because you can probably hear us. but not spine.
How's it spelled though?
Spine.
Yeah, but it's not spine. You guys done with your Pop-Tarts there? You guys done with your Pop-Tarts?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not gonna get started.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like I'm close to the mic anyways. God dang it, Jesus.
He's having fun. He's having fun organizing himself over there.
Gosh,
He'll be
God,
fine.
jeez.
He'll be fine.
Really sucks.
Ah, shit,
What happened?
Scoob.
What?
This mic stand really sucks.
I know. You want to buy a new one?
It sucks.
Ah, shit, Scoob.
That stand money.
Well, it's because it's slanted. One of the legs is slanted, so you kind of just gotta
Yeah.
hold it. Stop. I can hear all of the hits in the mic.
I guess I'll just do it like this for the rest of the
You were saying?
Got a twist.
This is what we deal with every time.
Twist that.
Grab it.
Grab it, twist it, twist. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the CodeO-cast.
Bop it. Twist it.
Smack it.
I don't remember that being a button. Is that like the premium version of Pop It?
Maybe.
It's exclusive.
when you go to Adam and Eve and get some apples.
It's Bop It Hub.
My name is Omar, and I am here with...
Goats.
Claudio.
When was the last time we did this?
Did what?
Well, what was the last time I was on this?
2 years.
It's like been like 5 weeks.
All right, that's not bad. People remember.
If you're a true fan, you remember.
Also, I'm covering a lot of my face with the mic.
You are,
so
but
I'm
that's
gonna
okay.
Keep doing that even more.
That's not practical.
Yep.
It's practical.
You're not
Oh,
practical.
alright.
This-
Just not professional.
You know about the Adam and Eve thing, right?
well, which in particular? The part that
No.
your
I wanna
part
say-
or
story
the
or
part
the
say
actual
yes.
The
place?
story where I'm an idiot about
Okay,
Adam
yeah.
and Eve. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. For
Tell me
some
that
For some
story.
reason, I don't remember if I had
Fucking
told you that one
great.
or not. Dang, I was an idiot. I still am in some ways, but I was very much an idiot.
Mr. Apple
You're
Store.
still really innocent.
Well, I mean,
You're still really innocent.
in my hometown, there's no such thing as that store, and no one had ever told me that
Hey,
store
no,
It's
but-
not like it's something that's open.
No,
It's
no,
like,
yeah,
come
no,
over
even
here.
then-
It doesn't matter if it's in your old town.
No,
It's also
even then-
just ads.
Some of
So
these
like a lot
shops
of
that
the
are like
time.
that-
I've never had any ads like that exposed to me
Because
ever.
they don't advertise it. The only times you ever see a sign like that is behind another building.
It is always
Yeah.
behind. It's
It's
always
always
hidden.
behind another building.
Well, I just never seen it. The closest thing I had to that was like a Spencer's, the back part of the Spencer's, and so
You mean
When-
like the
when
whole
someone-
That's
store?
vanilla
That's, our,
compared
yeah,
to like
well,
Adam
that's
and
not really
Eve
the.
shit.
It's not really the back part. It's more like the whole goddamn store.
well, when someone introduced me to that, they didn't. I didn't even know what the word this.
I don't think it introduce you to that is
They
the
just
right
fucking
word.
tricked you.
Are you talking about Spencer's?
No.
Also, there's something in my eye.
I'm spitting in your eyes.
No, there's something in my
Oh.
eye.
No, when someone told
Yeah,
me
you're
about Adam and
spitting
Eve,
salad.
Spitting
I was.
facts.
It was like my first year at work, and
No. First clarify Spencer's or Adam's Eve.
Adam and Eve. Adam and
Okay.
Eve.
Yeah, introducing
knew-
is not the right word.
I knew what Spencer's was, and I just knew that whatever they had, I just didn't like it. Like
Mhm.
all of their merch doesn't really have what I like in terms of like characters and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
look
just-
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has all of that, and I don't like that.
Just
So
like
I barely even
looks
en-
like a Kingdom Hearts character that wasn't completed.
and that's what Cody is. But
I mean, I have a Keyblade too, so fuck you.
all right, you don't gotta be like
Yeah.
that, Chris. And so I was at work, and someone walks up to me and just says, "Hey, Omar, you want to go get apples at the Apple store?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, like the brand Apple?" I was like, they were like, "No, the Apple store, the Adam and Eve store." And I was just like, "Sure, I guess," because like I didn't know what it was. I just thought they meant like candy apples or stuff like that. I was like, "Okay, I guess."
Who the hell is gonna name their store Adam and Eve and sell candy apples?
I don't
And
know.
why is there a whole store dedicated to just candy apples?
There's
Nothing
stores
else.
like that?
There is no stores like that. This is a candy
A
store.
stand, maybe.
A stand.
Well, oh,
a
yeah.
A guy
kiosk,
walking into your
something
restaurant
like
with a box
that.
of candy apples doesn't count as a store, Omar.
Well,
Just because a little girl say, please, por favor, and then doesn't mean it's this whole goddamn store.
Yeah.
Also, it's really bad.
What's your idea of a store? Exactly.
All right, we can't look into your flashbacks, so you just gotta explain as what you're thinking about.
For me, like a store is as long as it's selling stuff. Like even at a pulga, like at a flea market, it's still a store. Like a little section, even it's better than a kiosk. So
like
to
the
me-
other,
Well, they don't
other
call
guy
it
on
the
his bike is
store.
a store to you.
They don't call it the
Okay,
store. They
okay.
call it the pulga, all right? So that's
Okay.
a whole different
All right.
thing.
Well, I guess if we're considering a store, then yes, I've never seen an Apple store before. I've seen an Apple stand, like a shack that's
Yeah.
dedicated to. Actually, no, there's one in my hometown. It's an actual store where you can go buy candy apples.
So building.
It is an actual building, and it
it's
has lights. And
nothing
everything.
but apple candy.
Nothing but candy apples, and they make them there. And they
We're currently talking about apple candy, which also
Candies.
relates to sex toys.
and so
Yes.
and so there is a
Obviously.
shop where I'm from that's all about just like the candy apples.
So nothing but candy apple.
Tamarindo, covered in caramel, covered in hard candy, just nothing but candy apples.
Oh, there's not a lot to do in your hometown, basically.
Probably not. But that's what having that as a
Sucks.
reference, that's what I assumed I would expect. And then my friend who got me the job there in the first place, he just walks up to me and was like, Omar, you're gonna go to the candy store, like the apple shop? And I was like, I mean, yeah, they said they have candy apples. And I'm like, he's just like, it's not an Apple store. I'm like, well, then what is it? He's just like, well, they sell bad stuff there. I'm like, well, what do you mean? It's like adult stuff. I'm like,
Well, you see.
okay, I guess I won't go. And he was just like, yeah, it's best
And
if we don't
because of
go.
you, we'll never get a sponsor from them.
Well,
Yeah.
they closed down.
It doesn't. That's not the only location,
know, but
Omar.
they don't-
I'm
close
talking
down
about
here.
the whole company. They also do shipping. All right.
They do ship.
I don't know if it's free. or
We'll
not.
do a
There's only-
sponsorship for you guys, not him. We will. You're off.
Discreet
You're off the
shipping.
show for that episode.
All right, I guess. I would have you know, I think I could do an amazing ad read.
for Adam and Eve.
Prove it.
Yeah.
For Adam and Eve.
Just give me the script.
Do it.
I'll
Are you
do
sure
any
about
ad
that?
read. Yes. I'll get some
right,
sponsorship from
we'll
Blue
get-
Chew. You know what?
We'll get you an ad read from the hub, and then
Oh.
you'll read that.
I don't
There.
want to read that.
Exactly.
From the
hub.
So you're not willing to do any ad read. Screw you.
Well, would you do any ad read?
Hell yeah. You kidding? That's
mean-
money.
I think if it was an ad read on a podcast, I think the whole point is to have everybody read it.
Yeah.
Like
Would
everybody,
like one person
Look,
per
read.
sentence?
no. Like everybody has a piece and a part, and
Yeah.
they just have to go about it, like
Yeah.
buy it or whatever.
Well, there's some podcasts
Hey,
where
I
it's
bought
just
this
literally
shit from Adam and
the
Eve.
guy.
Well,
that-
not buy UIY, like
literally.
BY, but go buy the book or whatever.
like buy the script. Like
buy
there's
the
a
script.
Yeah, yeah.
Buy the dragon piece.
Well, I've seen some podcasts where they just go off script. But
Yeah,
they-
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still like because first you have to do it. You have to show it to them. They like it, or you can keep that. If
You
they
talk
don't
about
like
a
it,
little bit.
if they don't
Share
like
your
it, then you
personal
kind of have to do it again.
experience.
Yeah.
So that just depends on how that goes.
Well, I guess now I found out I can't do any ad read, but you know what? I have standard.
No. It's not that you can't do ad read. It's that our chances with Adam and Eve are gone,
You.
and it's all because of you.
Forgive
All
me.
down the toilet.
Just forgive me. I never said I didn't like the store. I just wouldn't go to it.
Man,
It's the same shit.
you're doing the
Pretty
same
much.
thing. You're not giving them any business. No business, no money.
He
Yeah.
would gladly go to that store.
Hell yeah.
You know, you can buy all the lightsabers there, right? All the different color lightsabers. You might even get some rainbow color lightsabers, and that's
Rainbow
amazing.
colored.
You know, that kind of defeats the purpose when your lightsaber just flops all over the place.
No, it doesn't. It just makes it funner because now you have to dodge something that is unpredictable.
like the best weapon in Saints Row.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Took me a second.
That's so good.
The best weapon in Saints Row.
Yeah, the big old paddle thing. Not a paddle, but it's a pink.
It's,
Paddle.
The big,
it's very
the,
floppy.
the big,
We will say that.
the big purple destroyer.
Oh yeah, destroy more than one thing.
Eli
Actually,
would
wait, no,
only
no.
do a Pokemon ad read.
Are we ever
So
gonna
today on Pokemon Arceus.
If we
Wow.
were gonna get a sponsorship from like Pokemon, that'd be so disgusting. I'm not gonna
That
lie. I'm
would
not gonna lie to you.
suck.
What's your name, Elodie? I'm not gonna lie.
She's gonna be like, and if you use promo code Eladio, you can get your free Pokemon.
God, that was.
I don't even know if Pokemon does sponsor.
They would do
They'll
sponsorship
do sponsorship
for their mobile game.
Yeah, for their mobile stuff.
For the what's that new one? The Unite.
play-
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unite. It's Unite.
Yeah, Unite. They'll do. I've seen that for. Like, yeah, I've seen it for that, but not for like their actual games. Because if you play their games, they're gonna destroy your whole channel.
We'll come full circle once we get a
Copyright,
Raid
yeah.
Shadow
Just
Legends
copyright.
sponsorship.
I was about to say.
We'll
come
Speaking
full
of-
circle.
All you have to do-
Shadow Legends.
You just gotta reach the minimum requirements of YouTube and just get
Like,
1,000.
yeah,
just
1,000
thousands. Like
subscribers.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I was
Like,
about to
goddamn.
say. I found out earlier that our sponsorship from Raid pays really well. That's why a lot of people do it, despite it Probably coming
As
to
soon as you
Well,
see
any sponsorship is amazing, right?
like you see the email from YouTube is like congratulations,
Yeah.
you reach like 10K subscribers, you immediately get the email from Raid is like hey.
Hey, I'll
Hey,
pay that shit.
Also, got to clarify, we're not sponsored by anything.
and, like none whatsoever. We'd gladly do it, but we're
We
not.
would take sponsorships.
For
We
legal
don't have any right now.
Any brand that gets said sadly
Sponsored by
does not
NordVPN.
sponsor.
We would like to. It would
Pop
be
Tarts.
nice.
You know what?
Pop-Tart.
Pop Tarts. We got you.
Just don't show the label.
Non-branded toasted things with frosting on them. We'll take one for the team for you. But yeah. Oh, it doesn't smell like Pop Tarts anymore.
F you.
What sort of? You good, Freddy?
What's up?
Yeah, he's right. He took away our
Let's go.
sponsorship.
F this guy.
What sponsorship did I take away?
Adam and Eve.
You guys can endorse it.
Adam and
But
Eve
you
and
have.
Raid Shadow
It's
Legends are
called
like the-
CodeO-cast, all right?
Yeah, but his
you
name
are
his is
you
like
are the
60% of
O.
the name.
If we have to have both of you here.
All right, you know
For
what? I'll
every
endorse
single
anything
thing.
you throw my way.
No, you already said that you don't like it. You never go to the store, so
already
you're
fucked
currently
this
not
over,
endorsing
dude.
it.
All right.
So it's your fault.
I feel like there's a lot of negativity thrown my way right now.
No, not negativity.
Yeah.
The truth. This is a
Almost
reality.
like, all right, guys, I'm an empath. He sees a dude with a sword. It's like, I feel like you're about to commit violence. I just have a feeling the dude already has a fucking lightsaber.
Oh, I'm an empath.
No, he has the floppy lightsaber.
Fluffy
Ready to
lightsaber.
go.
No, it's just a whip sword, you know.
Oh my
Anyways,
goodness.
Zelati, what do you think about Adam and Eve? You think you'll ever get a sponsorship? You think it's like the best shop that ever existed in the world?
Well, I gotta
Not
say
sponsored.
from personal experience,
He bought a Vaporeon. There.
their products are something else.
It's Vaporeon.
God damn.
Can you imagine a Funko and Adam and Eve collab
gosh.
about Vaporeon?
They're gonna have. It's just gonna be a Vaporeon Funko that's like big size, like the big Pikachu they have.
Yeah.
They're gonna put.
Oh,
a hole
the
in it.
muscular one?
No,
Life
like
size.
the big sized Pikachu.
Oh.
But they're gonna put a hole in it. That's it.
That's not much you have to do. All you need is a knife and the products.
Exactly.
Knife included.
It's-
Make your
It's
own.
it's a DIY. It's just
DIY.
DIY.
DIY Vaporeon.
It's DIY.
You're a DUI.
Cody,
Yeah.
pancakes or waffles?
It's the same
kind of
thing.
waffles?
It's just bread. Bread is bread.
Yes.
I personally think waffles
Right.
are way better. You want to know why? Because you can make your own little. You can fill every little pool with syrup before you take a bite. On the other hand, pancakes they just drip over it, which is fine and all.
Nah.
But I
It-
prefer it when it's contained within the waffle.
No,
Thing is,
it soaks
what
it
kind of
up.
waffles-
Huh?
What kind of waffles do you mean? Do you mean like the ones you can make, like where you pour the batter and you put the thing down and then you turn it every once in a while?
Yes. I'll say
Those,
that.
then yeah, I'll choose those over the pancakes. But if we're talking like the waffles I have here,
No, those are
then-
them frozen. No. I
No,
mean like
frozen
yeah,
waffles.
those
Frozen
bad-
waffles are a
batter-
bit gay.
batter to properly made waffles. Have you ever
Okay,
stayed
then
at
yeah,
a
waffles.
hotel?
So homemade waffles.
Have you ever stayed at a hotel that
and
had
they
the
make Texas waffles.
the Texas shaped waffles? Yes. Yes. You
Sorry.
ever had that?
I didn't go to a rich school. I'm
Those are
sorry.
so-
You didn't have to.
I went.
He
to-
had that
Just
experience. So did
hotels.
he? Yeah, it's
I
hotels.
went, I went
What type
there
of
with-
fancy hotels you been going to?
They're not even that
Uh,
fancy. They just have like a little waffle maker there. I went with my family on vacation to San Antonio once. Actually, it wasn't vacation. It was just for a funeral, but still.
Vacation's vacation.
Little
Doesn't
Cody
matter.
took it as a vacation.
Yes.
It's like, did I have to go to
I
school
saw
today? I
Texas
did not.
waffles. I was like,
Vacation.
fuck yeah. Who cares about the funeral? It's all about the waffles.
You just see him
Yeah.
like twisting it, and his parents are like,
All right.
You did it too early, you retard.
The,
Too soon.
the truth is, every like day off from school, everything. Well, most of it, it's always because of a funeral. Am I okay? That's a funeral.
Well, mine
The
was
other
during the
days,
summer, so
I can't remember.
Dang.
That was my
That's a
funeral during the
funeral.
summer.
Dang it, Grandpa, why'd you die during the summer?
It wasn't
Could've
my
had a
grandpa.
day
It was like
off.
it was like a great aunt from like my grandpa's side of the family. It was like some
Nah.
relative.
So it's someone you didn't care about.
I mean,
It was
back-
something I didn't really know that well. Like the last time I saw him was when I was like too young to remember.
It's just as awkward as going to like a family gathering and you meet this uncle that you never met in your life. It's like, hey, let's say hi to your uncle. Who are you?
Who?
And
I remember you from when you were little.
They expect you to give him a kiss on the cheek or give him like a warm embrace, like if they've known you all in their life.
Yeah, even though they
they-
cured you like
they-
once when you were like an infant.
No,
Yeah.
for my family, it's not
Yeah.
expected. It is you're a forced.
Yeah.
There's
You're
an
like-
uncle to this day I still have not met, but there's a
Uh-huh.
picture somewhere of him holding me as a baby. I think he held me. I had a problem with family and never came back.
Dang, an uncle you haven't met. What's his name, Bruno?
I don't. I mean, yeah, if you want to label him. Wait, I'm sure.
Give him a name.
Do you have a Bruno?
I don't know enough of my family to know
Yeah.
about that.
Well,
no.
Mexican families, you don't know whether you have met all your family or
Except
not.
when
that's
it's a
true.
one family reunion, and even then, I just spent the entire time eating peanuts and going to sleep.
Yeah,
Well,
I've been-
Bruno
I-
could also
That's
be
it.
considered like the black sheep of the family.
Uh-huh.
So
Hi.
I've gone to
I'm
multiple
not
family
normal.
gatherings, and I still don't know who the hell is my family.
Like-
Still don't know who the fullest
it's
extent of my
because there's
family
sometimes you
is.
you literally have that person who's just so friend of the family. They're just family.
Yeah. There's been times
Yeah.
like, are they family or just friend? And it's like, they're what do they say? There's like, oh, son hermano cousins or something like that. Something like that.
Primo hermanos.
Primo hermanos. It was like, so is that yes or no?
Because I've had some friends that when I go visit in Mexico, like they have such great friendships with other people
Yeah.
that their parents they consider them uncles and aunts.
Mhm.
So it's like, what? You're not making this any easier for me. So
Yeah, it's difficult to tell who is biological and who is just fan and who isn't.
Yeah.
Which-
Which-
also, back to the matter that we were talking about waffles and we went up to.
I brought it up because it's been the past couple times that I've gotten to a certain breakfast place and I've
Uh-huh.
been disappointed with no matter what I get,
Uh-huh.
whether it be the waffles, the pancakes, anything from their skillets to the nachos. I've been disappointed
Then why do you go?
Why do you?
because sometimes because let's say every 3 out of 5 times they actually get it right. Like one out of every 5 times they actually get it right.
Then why do you go?
Because
That's
other
the
people
question
actually like
again.
that place, so I go with them. But I prefer another place that's across the street from that.
Yeah. Why do
So-
you go? Just fight it. Just say no. I don't want that. Let's go to this place now.
20% is not a good statistic.
It's not.
It's not. 20% is not
Nope.
good.
Well, actually, though, I'll go to one place specifically for breakfast now, and the other one across the street, I'll go for like food because some of their food's actually okay compared to the one across the street. The blue building has great breakfast. The yellow building does not.
Just depends who's working. Because then you got people
That
who's like,
too.
oh, I wasn't about to cook your food.
Because if this guy's working,
Well, he doesn't work
I'm not the cook.
He doesn't work.
didn't you say you had to go run back there sometimes and be a cook?
That was terrible though. But yeah,
Was it was just you and the manager, right? Sometimes
yeah.
I would have just quit. I would have not gone back.
Did I tell you about the one night where the manager like pretty much walked out
No, I don't remember that
and
one.
just left me, another server, and a cook?
Walked out
What
because they
happened?
felt like leaving, or walked out because they were disappointed in
Like-
something.
Like walked out because they were too frustrated with
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
everything.
But what was how much pressure? Like not how much pressure. Like what was like the that's it. I'm done. Like I'm out. Like what happened that they were like that? I'm done.
I don't remember.
Cool. Then how are you gonna tell us?
Because
It's like, did I ever tell you about the time? No. Okay. Well, I don't remember. So I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, I'll tell you the reasons, but I don't know the exact.
Yeah, that's what we're asking. We're asking for
You're
what led up
asking
to that point.
For the exact reason. Which
No.
I don't know.
Of course, you're never gonna know the exact reason because you're not that
Yeah, 'cause
person.
you haven't
give
got
us
your perspective.
The perspective that you have, what you saw led up to that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Idiot.
was. You're a dumb. So it's like there's
Answer the
a
goddamn question.
shortage. So we're out of like a lot of things.
Okay.
1, 2. It was like super busy, so it was
Yeah.
just me as the server, and another girl was like already down for shift, like 2 hours overdue.
You don't get paid overtime, huh? This is
Nope. And then 3, like it was just one untrained cook,
Mm,
or who was still
do it.
learning.
He was in
Yeah.
training.
Yeah,
He
so
was in
like
training.
food was coming out like really, really slow. And then the manager, like she started as a server, so she didn't have the cooking experience either. She's gonna do. So she pretty much just like closed the restaurant for the night. It's like, yeah, I'm done.
So she just closed everything.
Pretty much.
It's really good.
Was there still people there when she closed, or she was?
Yeah.
So wait, well, you lock the doors. You can get out, but you can't come in.
Yeah, you
so
can't
that's
go-
fine.
oh,
This
okay.
is-
So like the people that were there like could feel my tables. They're like, "What is going on?" Like they even see me like running in the kitchen too,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
bringing out food and stuff. And they're like, "Well,
we
and
are
then, like,
understaffed.
yeah, we understand."
Well, that's everywhere right now.
Yeah.
I think I remember one of the cashiers where I work at. He said that a guy in a truck pulls up and he's just like, "Why didn't you guys tell me you're understaffed? Because we have a sign on the window that says
understaffed.
yeah, no, you know, that just says like
For hire.
apologies if
Oh,
like
okay.
things are taking longer than usual, but we are understaffed."
Mhm.
And so
It's like,
for-
well, I have a first grade reading level, so you got to help me out a bit.
and he was just like, "Why don't you guys say you're understaffed, like at the speaker or whatever?" And he just looks at him like, "Sir, everywhere is understaffed." He's like, "You want to fix it? Get back." Yeah, there's a lot. I've had no bad experiences with like customers in a good while, which I'm probably jinxing it.
Mhm.
Probably like next time I go in on Saturday, first customer is gonna be a Karen, probably.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll
But-
go in tomorrow.
Oh, what? I'm not gonna be there, but you can go in. I
All
won't
right,
be there.
whenever you work, I'll go in.
I mean, the best part, the highlight from this past week was seeing all the Cowboys fans come to my restaurant and eat and have the tablet or phones watching the game. He was there too. They're watching the game as they're eating instead of just staying home and watching it there. And so, I think one of the
They're
tables.
too busy watching the game. Somebody else has to cook.
I mean, yeah, I literally, I'm watching. I'm not watching with them, but I'm attending the table, and one of the my table was like, I think it's around like the third quarter, and I asked him, it's like, "So how we doing?" Like, general, but he took it as the game, and he was just like, "We're not doing good." Because at that point, when I asked them, they were like 21-7 in favor of the opposite team. I forgot who they were
The
playing.
Niners.
Huh?
The Niners.
They're playing
Niners?
the 49ers
49ers.
from California.
No.
Yeah, San
Yeah.
Francisco.
Wait, is it? Yeah.
California.
The San Francisco
Wow,
49ers.
San Francisco.
And so, and they were 21-7 in favor of the 49ers. And he's just telling me, is like, "I don't know what's going on, but you know what? It's the third quarter. If they wake up now, we can catch up." They leave, and there's still tables even after him that I can see the phones and everything.
Mhm.
I think they lost like 20-some to 7.
17.
That was Saturday, right?
That was Sunday.
27
That was Sunday.
to 17?
It was
Yeah.
great because I had 8
Claudio's
tables.
cost that.
You live with Casey. How do
You
you,
live-
not watch?
Yeah, you live with the
I
man
can
who
hear
literally
him.
watches sports all the time.
That's
Who
why I
yells
can
at
hear him
sports
yelling
24/7?
He's like, I
downstairs.
can't afford this, but I need to watch it.
For real.
I think when
yeah,
you-
like all this weekend, I could just hear him screaming downstairs.
Well, he's still
The fucking Patriots
he's
lost.
still a Patriots fan, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
I think
that's
so,
probably
yeah.
why.
It's like, hell yeah, baby, let's go. And they fucking lost. It was so funny.
Who's-
like I
still-
think it was Saturday when they played. He just comes upstairs and like, "I'm done. I'm going to bed." Or it's that bad.
I can't remember who's still in, but I do remember that same day, one of my tables was like very bummed out about the game, and I wanted a good tip.
Mhm.
So I talked to him like, "Hey man, no worries. It's better like what you said, like still the third quarter. If
No, don't
there's a
worry,
way they can
man.
make
It's only a
comeback."
minute left, right?
No,
I've seen worse.
Oh no.
No, they were losing, and I would just tell him, "You never know, man. They can make a comeback." And he's like, "No. If they don't start off leading in the game, then they lose."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, at least they had a good season, right?" Like I acted like I was a fan when I
Yeah.
fucking hate the Cowboys. I straight
Yeah.
up hate them. Not as much as I hate the Patriots, but I still hate them.
So why do you support the Cowboys? Money.
Yes,
Give me the
exactly.
But for me, the funniest part about like any sport is always the chants from the fans.
Mhm.
And like we do this at the basketball games that I play at. If our team is winning by a good amount and it's already
Mhm.
like the later half of the game and we're already winning by a good amount, you start chanting "Start the bus."
Yeah.
And like start the bus.
What is this, Fortnite?
No,
Start-
it got
Battle Royale.
it got to the point where some of the guys that play in the band with me, they pick up a picture on their iPad of the bus. And then they turn it and it's a picture of keys because we also dangle our keys at them to start the bus.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I think the best part of it, any sport game is always the banter.
I will say
Yeah.
the soccer fans go extreme though.
Well, there was a 2-day war because of a soccer game.
There was a 2-day war.
So-
Yeah.
I do think soccer fans are more intense than football fans though. Like in
It's-
terms of the way
Well,
they
no.
treat-
Here's the difference. Soccer was made by the British.
Yeah.
The British can't play, so the whole world can. So that's amazing. That's amazing. The British can't do something they made. And then for football, created by Americans, world champions always. You know why? Because no other country plays it.
They still can't get. They still can't
So-
process in their mind is like, why do you call it football if you never kick it? You only kick it once.
No, it's not even that. It's just since nobody else is playing it, then we're world champions always. So
America's
And
always
then-
gotta find a way to.
and then
be number
America,
one.
and then America, we can't have another. Not Civil. Yeah, Civil War. We can't have another.
Yeah. So. Oh well.
No,
Just
that's-
American team. I mean, there's a Canadian team, isn't there? There's always a Canadian.
But the
something.
Canadians aren't playing with the Americans. It's not like a World
Yeah.
Series type thing,
Mhm.
or like it's like multiple countries playing against each other. It's only just the countries within itself.
Well, all I know is usually the women's soccer team for America and Mexico are usually the good ones.
For what, soccer?
For like soccer.
Yeah,
Usually
the
they do pretty
American
well.
the American women's team for soccer is pretty good. Not the men's. They suck.
Well, the man, from what I understand,
the
if you
US.
want to see the good male like players, you go to the European leagues.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like for the U.S. team.
Yeah, for the
the
US.
U.S. team they suck. The European teams are amazing. Mexican team also really good.
I would love to play soccer at a European country because they're always wearing long sleeves in the good, nice cold weather all the time.
Yeah.
Why don't you move there then?
No, I'm good.
Coward.
I'm
Coward.
good.
Coward.
Well, if you went to Europe, where would you like to live?
In Europe.
Well, I mean, it's fine. You can just go drive an hour and you're already in another country.
Exactly. That's the whole point of living in Europe. The whole point of living in Europe is that you don't have to stick to one place, except for Britain, because they
Leave the EU?
Bitrix, whatever it's called. I don't remember. I'm not British, so I don't remember.
Brexit.
Brexit.
What is
Breakfast.
that? What is that? What-
Breakfast.
It's when they left the
EU?
whole the EU, the group, whatever. So that means anybody that was able to travel from Britain into other countries, like with the EU pass and whatever,
Yeah.
just normally can't do that anymore. Now they have to do the whole process of
Customs.
leaving a whole country.
Dang.
No, they still have to go through customs like normal, but it's easier if you're in the EU. But now they just do their own thing, which is part of it. And the other part is just like, oh, we want to have our own economy or whatever, blah
They
blah
pulled
blah.
a Texas.
I'd like to go at it.
Not
Back
really.
in the day, Texas.
Somewhat, yeah.
I'd like to go at it. Italy.
Italy
sounds nice.
Yeah, Italy's
Italian.
nice.
You have to go like this every time you speak, though.
No, because
Give me the spaghetti.
You'll end up like that guy that goes to New York. He's like, "Hey, I'm walking here," and then the lady just cusses him out in the middle of the street.
No. What happened there is she proved his point. People are just freaking angry all the time.
'Cause what do you do? He was like, "Hey, I'm walking here." She's like, "We don't talk like that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like as soon as she walks off, he's like,
Forget
"Forget about
about
it." She
it.
comes
Yeah,
back and jokes.
Well, first she proved this
Forget
point.
about it.
Yeah, she proved this point. So that guy was right. In the end. They're just
I think I go to
angry.
Germany.
One thing I did
Germany,
miss out
nice,
on.
Amsterdam and all that.
I
Shut
did
up,
want
Omar,
to
we're
try.
talking about Europe.
Oh.
Amsterdam would be real nice. Europe is in Germany. Amazing.
Nah, man, I go to Auschwitz.
France.
We can
You
go
go
to
to
the
France?
original Oktoberfest.
Shut up. You go to France, don't go to Paris, unless you're going to the Louvre, whatever it's called. I can't remember whatever that museum is called.
The Lou.
The Louvre. The La Boo Boo.
Le Boo Boo.
That's probably the only reason you go to Paris for. It's just because everything is overpriced. And the rats are wearing their tuxedos going around like, yep, I got to go to business work. I think it's like worse than New York probably.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive and also dirty as all hell.
It's like, you want a water? $7.
No, not even, that's Disney World price. That's pretty reasonable. But if you go to the freaking over there, you're probably like, yeah, 16 an hour. It's just like, what?
What? For what?
For water.
Oh.
So, makes no sense. They're going to charge you for the water.
That's the one thing I missed out on when I went to New York, because I wanted to try like actual New York pizza from there. We just weren't in the area where there was one.
It's-
where,
Because
like, a
one
good
kid
pizza
was like,
place.
"Let's go
What
to
are you talking about?
McDonald's."
It's literally called New York in pizza. So anywhere in New York is New York in
Well, we
pizza.
didn't go to any pizza places.
They're literally just like the
We
the,
lit-
like, the
we
mo-
go-
they're literally like the most disgusting looking places with amazing food.
Yeah, well, my school was.
Where'd
like,
y'all go? Were y'all north?
McDonald's.
South?
Airports, train stations, bus stations, so all just fast food.
Wait, so you went to New York just to go to the transportation system?
We went to New York, but like any stop.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that
no.
you only use the transportation system in New York and didn't go to New
No,
York
no.
at all.
But look at this. So we would go to like, let's say Times Square, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, all right.
There's literally so many pizza places there.
We're done looking. We have a set place to go.
There's like
to.
this really nice burger place that I like, but
No,
the line
no.
is so goddamn long.
Cool. But you want to know what they did? They're like, all right, we have a set place to go. Guess what? There's McDonald's around the block. All right, here's it is.
Literally,
You
same
have
block
30 minutes
had
to
another
eat.
pizzeria.
Yeah, cool. And they're like, yeah, you have 30 minutes to eat. Get eating.
Also, you're a child, so you can't really leave.
Yeah, and also it's like you can't really go places because you're at a school thing. This guy, I think he went to like Austin, and just because it was a school thing, you couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you
We
can.
were stuck in the fucking hotel, dude. It was for a guitar competition.
We had a school thing for. It was like our school went to visit universities and stuff, and we went to UT. They let us go wherever we wanted.
It must have been nice.
Lucky
There's a lot of stuff.
Also, because they didn't have enough people to just keep track of everybody.
Not enough chaperones. See you in 2 hours.
See, hopefully not in the back alleys, gutted and also with methamphetamine.
Not only that, for that Austin trip,
This thing is moving so goddamn much.
our professor, because this was for university too. It wasn't even a high school trip. It was a college trip.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we went with the people over from Brownsville to Austin, so we could all like perform with her. One of our professors was like, "We know you guys are grown adults, so there's a reason why we're keeping you in this hotel." Like, 'cause we don't go do bad things.
No, my,
We know you're adults.
Because you're
we're gonna
adults.
treat you like children, all right, children?
Yeah.
no, my professor.
We know
like,
you're adults. We know
when
what
he
you
took
want to
us
do.
to the island for the island games, he was like, "You guys are adults. Do whatever you want, but just don't get in trouble while you're wearing the school shirt, because I don't know you if you get in trouble."
Yeah,
that was the
I
best
think-
part.
I think that is the best part.
Yeah.
Whenever it's like, if
Yeah.
you get in trouble, that's you're on your own.
Yeah, because but he said it's like just wait till we go out of the state. When we go to like games out of the state, you can get in trouble and do whatever you want. I don't know you though.
What are they gonna do? Arrest you?
What are they gonna do? Arrest you? They can
Yes.
as long as you're not wearing a school shirt. I don't know you. I love that because it's just like, I mean, if someone literally wants to go commit havoc or stuff like that, I mean, then they can.
Take off the shirt.
Yeah, just take off the shirt.
Take off your shirt.
Just go streaky.
Yeah, just
Go
go streaky. Take off your pants and everything. It's just amazing.
Those tearaway pants.
It's just you TV brand warm ups and your like pep band shirt. You just take it all off.
And then you take off your shirt and you have like a whole tattoo of UTRGV right here.
Oh, no,
How do
you're-
I take
you're
this
branded.
You use a knife.
No, because then the school will find a way to charge me because I'm wearing their logo or whatever.
They can't charge you for that.
It's
They're charging you
copyright.
for the license plates. You know how you can
What
get
license
license
plates?
They're doing this thing where a license plate that has the logo of the school and just
Like on the license plates or a little border thing?
No, on the license
okay.
plate. They're
Huh.
charging like monthly fee for
A
you
monthly
having that.
fee? What the hell?
It's like a monthly fee or yearly.
Who the
monthly
hell is
fee.
buying that?
A good amount of people. I've been seeing them.
Why?
Because they have either kids or they think that they have like school spirit or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be way more once the football
Fucking
team
stupid.
turns around.
It's a bit
True.
retarded.
I mean, I understand when you're buying something if it's
Yeah.
like one time. Like I've seen people with like back to the Dallas Cowboys things. Like they'll
Yeah,
spend
like
a ton
buy-
of money and stuff like,
like
but
buy-
they're buying it. It's a
Just buying,
jersey,
like a shirt and
like
that's
a
it.
like a couch or like an
Not
armchair.
couch, what?
I've seen an armchair that is Cowboys.
Like, no. Armchair I understand, but a whole couch.
Okay.
A whole couch.
It's gotta be out there, Cody. Oh, never mind. My phone's right here. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sure there's gotta be a couch out there.
Couch.
There's definitely a Dallas Cowboys couch out there. I'm pretty sure I can picture what it looks like in my head.
It's their blue with just a star in the center.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. It's just like
Yeah.
a 3-seater
It-
couch, just all blue, like that velvet kind of material.
Yeah, it's probably just
and
blue.
then just a shitty like embroidered star on there.
Just probably. I'm pretty sure the thing that it's going to be is like everywhere. It's all over.
Or-
like
or-
every seat cushion has it.
Or it's a blue leather couch, like a navy
Probably.
blue leather couch with just the logo stuck on
Okay,
there.
this is a 3-seater. It basically a casting couch with the star on the middle seat.
So like what I just
A
said.
casting
So
Cowboys
oh yeah,
is
well, you can look at it.
couch.
That's exactly what
How
I'm
much do you
saying.
think that is worth? Like, how much do you think that is worth? Because I'm hiding the price in my hand.
That's so disgusting.
Ugh.
'Cause it's not even blue.
It's not even blue, but it has a star.
Also
Knowing
say-
it's the Cowboys, I'm gonna say like maybe
Also save that image so you remember to show that. later.
400?
I will.
400.
The
400?
casting cowboy couch. I say
I don't know the
800.
values of
800.
I don't know the values of football stuff. Well, specifically Cowboys.
No, just for reference, I think when we went on that trip,
Uh-huh.
we stopped to watch a baseball game, like a MLB baseball game.
Yeah, but that's not football.
Yeah. But for reference, how overpriced their stuff is. Someone bought a case with all the mini helmets
Oh, yeah, I
of
know.
every team.
I know everything is overpriced, but I'm talking about that.
That thing was $100. Every
Yeah.
little mini helmet from every team
That's
in the
actually
league.
pretty cheap. 'cause
$100 for every little mini helmet.
How many?
That's
How many?
actually really cheap.
Yeah, that's really cheap. That's really good.
For the
Because
NFL,
normal-
that
like
shit
a-
would be like $200, $300.
For
yeah,
me-
because
for me, it
because
was
a single one would probably like 15 on its
You
own.
want it,
Well, I don't know.
15,
you want it
20.
autographed? That's just like $1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
It was
man.
expensive for me because I was only given $100 for that entire week.
We don't care about you. We care about the economy.
Well,
the
how
trout
much-
population is going
How
down.
much do you think this couch is worth?
Probably like 600, 700.
How much did you say?
800.
How much did you say? This is $1,300.
Yeah, well,
Fucking
I
hell!
was pretty close. Off by like $2.
Just $2.
Anyways. Yeah, like, because Cowboys isn't really a good team, right?
Well,
They're the most loved team.
They're the
but
okay,
They're not good.
okay,
They haven't
what-
had a playoff win in 25 fucking
Wait,
years.
no, but what did he ask?
No, with the knowledge of the most loved, then yeah, then that price makes sense.
But
'Cause
they're not
like,
good.
Yeah, if they're not like it's very different having a team that's really good and it's always on the playoffs, and also a team that's just being loved, because it's like a whole different system. Or
Like the
whatever.
craziest NFL fan bases are the Patriots and the Cowboys. But
why-
mostly the Cowboys.
There's a garage door for $350.
Are
That's
you
the whole
fucking
thing.
kidding
Is
me?
the logo.
You can, you
You can just paint.
yeah, you can do that yourself. It's not that hard.
Just get fucking
But
painter's
you-
tape and paint the garage door yourself. It's way cheaper than that too.
Painting
Yeah.
is relaxing too.
Fuck.
Well, if you know how to do it right.
No, not even if you don't know how to do it right. It's painting as like a canvas is nice, but painting that probably
Painting a
not.
wall, no.
Painting a wall is completely different.
I hate Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys suck.
I'm sorry, but
I don't know anything about them, but they
I'm
suck.
sorry to our
Well, I'm
Cowboys
sorry.
fan friends out there, but I fucking hate the Cowboys.
Well, what is the most? What annoys you the most about it?
about the Cowboys? They never shut up. They always go on about the old era where the Cowboys are good and how, oh yeah, next year is gonna be our Super Bowl year.
So
It's
Steelers
terrible.
fans.
No, we're not even that bad.
No,
The
no.
Patriots are worse than us.
That sounds like most football teams that
Yeah,
aren't
they just
making it
sound like us.
constantly.
but they're like so outspoken about it. Like most teams, yeah, we
well, of
think
course
that-
they're outspoken. They're in Texas, isn't that like the biggest team in Texas?
Like,
Well, the thing is, I hear
like
I hear
of course, if you go to Pittsburgh,
they're
is the
fucking
Steelers, right?
everywhere.
Pittsburgh is Steelers, right? If you go to Pittsburgh, I'm pretty sure most of the Steelers fans there are gonna talk about it because you're gonna find the majority of them there.
I mean, I'm sure it's just
Don't
a
say
loud
that.
minority.
What?
It's the loud minority talking.
No, we're talking about the majority, Eddie.
No, but like,
you could say
that
that
just
just about
the-
Texas.
Like the
haters.
most like outspoken fans in the NFL are the Cowboys fans or the Brady era Patriots fans, like fucking Casey.
Well,
And those are the fans that drive me fucking crazy because it's like, dude, let me tell you something. After the loss, the Cowboys fans just chucked a whole bunch of trash out on the field, which is very disrespectful to the teams in general. Even the Cowboys themselves, like,
Pretty
like told him like that's very distasteful.
Yeah.
Cowboys fans threatened one of the Cowboys players' families just because they thought he did a bad job in the game.
I remember one time
This shit is fucked, man.
after a game of soccer,
That's why I hate
it was
them
just
so
like a
much.
practice game.
yeah.
People flipped cars.
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, it's because to them it's a game. To them it's just a
To
game.
them it's okay.
It's the same reason why I hated.
practice game.
It's the same reason why I hated Eagles fans for the longest time too, because there was that one time where they wanted to play like one playoff win, and they fucking started a riot where
Yeah.
they lit cars on fire and
This
shit.
is pretty cool.
Those are the types of fans I hate the most. It's just a fucking game. Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's called pride. You know, they have pride about
It's
their
called
team.
acting
Yeah.
fucking
Don't
stupid.
they- haven't you heard of Pride Month?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
It's my
Pride
birthday. It's my birthday month.
No wonder it's
explains a
your
lot.
birthday.
Shut up.
Explains everything.
Shut up. Well, I don't go for any teams because I was never too into
You're
sports.
forced to go for a team now. Good luck with that.
That's
Forced.
fine. I can finally have someone to root for. Even if they win or lose, I have someone to root for now.
I still can't believe
I just root for whoever's
Yay.
winning. Just put my money on that.
for how loud the Cowboys fans are. I still can't believe it because they haven't won a single damn playoff game in 25 years.
It's really-
It's
that's-
so funny.
That's pretty good dedication, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to their dedication to to the team at the very least.
When everybody else is like, you know what, win, lose or tie, you know, I'm like a ride or die fan for my team. They always shit talk that person. Yet when it's their team, they say the exact same shit, and when someone shit talks them, they get all mad about it too. It's like the worst brat of a kid you could ever fucking meet. It's just terrible.
Well, ain't that
I
something?
hate Cowboys fans
Welcome
so
to-
much. This is when I want to move out of Texas one day. Fuck this place.
Where would you want to go? There's people like that everywhere.
Not as bad.
Yeah, there's terrible people everywhere.
There's several people everywhere, but the majority of them,
Have
especially
you-
when it comes to NFL, are here in fucking Texas.
Have you ever met Eladio?
What's a football?
Exact reason why I want to leave.
It's like, goddamn. I was like, what do I have to? What is this, my neighbor?
But from what you've said about how much Casey yells, I don't think I could ever live with
Casey yells at anything.
Yeah, I don't think
like,
it ever
he's
live
just
with
he's,
Casey.
he looks at a squirrel on the TV that has like a jersey or something. He's like, what the hell are you doing? That's the wrong direction.
There's a fucking cat on the field. It's like, bro.
Take the ball.
Oh yeah, at practice yesterday we saw a fucking cat on the field. It was great.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitty.
I tried to catch it, but yeah,
so
that failed.
how many balls have you dropped in the past couple weeks?
Oh, he dropped the field a couple years ago.
I want to say
How
at
many
least
how many
two.
throws have you dropped?
How many throws have you dropped?
Uh,
How many throws you missed?
Well,
how many passes have you dropped?
Yeah, I guess.
Passes. Don't be.
I don't play football.
Don't be.
I don't play football either.
You play soccer.
I don't.
Don't say it like
I
drop your
did.
balls, man. What
And
the
that has
fuck are you
nothing
trying to
to-
say?
That has nothing to do with throwing. So
Exactly. Hey yo, how many balls you dropped?
I think I was
You
like,
know what that sounds
12?
like? God fucking damn.
Wait, you have more than one?
well, yeah. Everybody has more
I would
than
hope
one.
so.
Every guy does.
Well, you don't have more
No,
than one?
you?
What are you, Hitler?
Wait. I need more context in this.
What are you talking about? He only had one.
What's with Hitler?
He had one.
He only had one?
Yeah, he lost it in World War One.
Oh. That's it. It's weirdly
Wait, you feeling bad for Hitler
What
now?
else do you
Damn,
want?
dude.
That's
That's just
about
weird.
it.
Damn, dude.
How'd he lose it?
He's in war. What do you mean? How do you?
Yeah,
lose
but
it?
shut up.
How else are you gonna lose? Oh, brother, I don't want to go to war today. What? Now it got shut off or explosion, something like that.
Well, would you look at that?
He was a soldier in the middle of the war. He was probably like a teen at that time.
He got circumcised the wrong way.
No. No.
What?
That's more than a circumcision. Scott freaking.
This portion of the show is sponsored by the 10th anniversary DVD copy of The Boy with Striped Pajamas. You can order it today.
Oh, that's fucked. But
I think
I admire that.
They showed us that movie like I think in maybe like 8th grade,
That movie's
and
pretty
everybody was. I think all the girls were crying, and all the guys were just like playing cards or just playing video games.
I feel like I've never seen him before.
That movie's pretty good. It's really nice.
It's a good movie.
I'm just gonna check. You heard him.
It's a movie meant for people to cry. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. When
I
you're
remember
jerking
watching
tears
that.
out.
I remember watching that movie in drama class senior year. I don't take drama because I fucking had to take another elective.
Why?
And like you said, all the
Explain
girls are
yourself.
crying, but all the guys are like, "We shall go to war." We started doing like really shitty German accents. We're like,
You
"We're
showed-
going to war."
If you show it to a bunch of teens, they're just gonna make fun of it because they don't have any any type of
You know what's
compassion.
funny? You know, during the movie, you just hear one dude blurt out, "The Jews are in the attic." That was the funniest shit ever. It's great.
Dang.
Well, at least that's not as bad as the Nazi Blues Clues.
What? Oh
Man,
yeah,
that's pretty nice. It's really cute. I think I
pretty-
support
pretty
that.
I forgot we made that joke in a class, right? I forgot why though.
Oh, because you could turn anything into Nazi. We were talking about like cancel culture or some shit like that, and you can turn anything into Nazi.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Can you turn Blue's Clues into a Nazi?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, everything's not.
And then I think we were listening to
Everything-
class, and then after a while, just looking at him like Cody, and he's like, "What?"
And it became a fucking meme.
Everybody misuses the word fascist all the time. So
Oh yeah.
anything
dude.
can be turned into a
Dude,
Nazi.
2016 cancel culture was
Oh,
terrible.
Cancel culture.
It's still bad.
It's still
no matter
pretty
what
bad.
year it is,
Yeah,
it's
it
still
is.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
2016 was probably like a bad year, but still, it's.
I was
still-
literally watching like a game theory, and MatPat was addressing all the people trying to not cancel him, but like getting mad at him over his most recent theory, and he was
Uh-huh.
just spending
Oh, yeah, the
75.
crying
for
child
real.
one, right?
He was spending 75% of his latest video trying to support his previous video, and then at the last 5 minutes was the actual
What's
new
the new
theory.
That was great.
It's so good.
Well, I haven't watched his videos in a while, so I don't know.
I saw it right after you did.
I know. It
It's
was,
funny.
I was like, I'm not gonna
really-
listen to this because I didn't hear from the beginning. I need to hear from the beginning first
from
for
the
context.
beginning. The beginning.
The context.
Said you was in that.
Is that it's in the attic? Yeah.
Hey yo, why is this diary up here?
Man, that poor
Dang.
girl. That poor girl. She's been doxxed up. To, like everybody knows everything about. It's like I'm keeping this safe in my diary. Nobody's ever gonna read it. And then the whole world
It's in a
reads
fucking
it.
museum now and everything on display.
Or something. It's because it's there or not. If it's not there, then why am I gonna get it?
You're just like so simple.
It's the same thing. It's bread. And then like the
Toast is the same
the
thing. It's
pancake.
bread.
The difference
It's just
between
bread.
it, the pancake absorbs all the syrup, and the waffle just keeps it on top of it.
So if, to you, it doesn't matter. Like if you go to a Subway, it doesn't matter what kind of bread you get.
The bread are different because
Yeah, the breads are different.
They have different things on it. One has cheese and seasoning. The other one doesn't. The other one has wheat. They're different materials.
It has wheat.
But the pancake. You're a little slow. But the pancake and the waffle, is the same batter. It's the same batter. The only
Yeah,
difference is
that's
one you put an ironing thing on it, and the other one you just left it on the pan for a little while.
cool, you win, but this is an idiot.
No, I know.
The picture what you said.
Just ignore me and don't touch me.
I bet you your favorite
I know
bread
you-
is honey nuts.
I know you never get wheat
Nuts.
bread because you don't want to, but they have wheat bread.
Honey, you like them nuts?
They got wheat bread there.
I get Italian herbs and cheese.
Yeah, it's the one that has the most sugar in it.
Yeah.
That's the way to
That's
go.
what-
Hey, yo,
that's
that good
what-
herb, you know?
That's the one that gets.
What are you, pothead?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That doesn't make any sense. You don't got a pot on your hand. You're not part of the spaghetti religion.
Oh.
He's
Wait,
part of the
that-
pumpkin cult.
Yes, they have to put
yeah.
what's that thing?
The
cold-
spaghetti monster.
Is it
No,
Spaghetti
spaghetti
monster.
this,
Put spaghetti in a bowl.
no, the thing that you put the spaghetti in, so you can
strainer?
drain- The strainer. There you
They
go.
put spaghetti
Put a
in a
strainer on your
Yeah,
head.
so
you're
for
part of
whenever
the-
they take the license, I think one of the laws is you can't wear a hat
Yeah.
for your license.
Yeah.
Unless it's for religious purposes.
Okay.
So people put strainers on their head whenever they go take their license pictures. Since Spaghetti Monster religion is technically a real religion.
I see.
So
I
is
have my
the-
documentation to
So
prove
was the
it.
Church of Big Thighs too,
Big meaty thighs.
or was it the Church of like?
No,
What's
it
the-
was thighs.
Was it thighs?
It was thighs.
Ideology.
It's in-
now.
I know
It
where
was
I'm
in
moving.
Wisconsin or Minnesota, one of those two. But it's Church of Big Thighs or something like that.
All they do is watch 2 episodes of a new hentai.
Yes.
Every week.
Hey yo, I would join that religion. Hell yeah.
He sent me a video where someone's like on Steam trying to surf through like hentai games and see which
Mhm.
one they want to play next, and the Cars GameCube game pops up as part of that category.
That makes sense.
mean,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
How does that make sense? They're cars.
Yeah.
As
but
soon
they
as I
have-
saw it, I'm like, oh, Omar's gotta see this. Cars is considered hentai. Let's go.
Life is a highway.
have you not seen how Lightning McQueen f's the whole town by destroying their road?
I effed your mom.
Hey, fuck your mom, shit. Michael, Lightning McQueen isn't real. Why you look so nervous?
and they literally have a car that has a tramp stamp on her. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got that joke until like someone explained it to me
I was
as a
so-
teenager.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Omar,
yeah.
when somebody's like really dirty, like absolutely disgusting.
They get a tattoo right above their ass crack.
It's kind of like
It's usually a tribal tattoo.
it usually
something like
happens
that.
after like a night at like bar hopping.
Yeah. It's either normally tribal or it's a heart with wings. One of those two.
Sadly, we lived an adventurous life. I see.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, she, or during her college years.
Yeah, that's
pretty
why
crazy.
Lightning Mc.
Just
That's,
Imagine how, many,
days.
imagine how many hentai she was in.
dang, dude. The Hulk one. Yeah, man. Don't you remember
Well,
Lightning McQueen?
He was like, "Ooh, burger."
He literally they just go, ooh, wow, wow.
He went, "Wow."
We have 0 viewers now because of that. Let's go.
I've seen a video where like someone asked him, "It's like, wow, how does it feel like 13 years after playing the character? How does it feel?" It's like, it's great. And now I have people that walk up to me and go like, "Wow." Like he knows. It's
Yeah.
great.
It's not even,
Wow.
it's not literally that when he started doing that, but it's still really funny. That's what started it.
Because I mean, I've even seen a video where like John Cena's like it's explaining the origin of the whole "you can't see me" thing,
Mhm.
and him just like it's great when celebrities understand that they are memes and they embrace it.
Mhm.
Are you sure about that? Social credit deducted.
Social credit.
I want to get social credit.
Do you know?
No, you don't.
Move to fucking China.
No, you don't.
Go get your ass to
No.
fucking China. You already kind of looked the part. Wait, no, that's Vietnamese. Never mind.
Yeah, kind
Just because someone thought I was Vietnamese. Well, I mean, never-
Yeah, that's the point.
Well, what does Jesus look like to you?
Yeah, poisson.
Say Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
I don't know.
She's a dirty Mexican.
No. Puerto Rican or Filipino? One of those two.
Yeah, well, those are just brown Mexicans.
I mean,
They're like
Filipinos
slightly-
are the Asian Mexicans.
Yeah, they're just like slightly brownish.
I mean, I feel like I would associate Puerto Ricans closer to Dominican Republicans. They're right next to each other.
Oh, yeah,
You calling them
are
black,
pretty
dang
good.
No.
Well, they do have a large population of black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes or
You
no,
want me-
Omar? You just said
No,
You
yeah.
said no.
Like
Yeah.
like I'm talking about like in speaking in culture, their things would be more similar than just like the U.S. to Puerto Ricans.
Then they can't go 5 minutes without talking about being Puerto Rican. Remember that stream? That was funny.
I think it was more about like showing off that they have a Puerto Rican flag somewhere.
No. No.
Puerto
what-
Ricans are just very passionate.
Passionate.
That's all you gotta say.
And they talk like they have a time limit.
They're a territory of the U.S. and the U.S. does damn nothing. Just absolutely nothing for them, especially after the hurricanes and stuff like that.
Well, you want to be a
yep.
state? I'm sorry, we can only have 50 stars.
Oh, you want to vote? You want to be like your territory, and everything that we do affects you, but you can't vote.
We Saudi.
We're not
Oh,
sorry.
so sorry.
No, we're not.
Oh well.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Not a single one of them is sorry. It was like, oh, Puerto Rico, yeah, they can help themselves. They did. But it's just,
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine on their own. That sucks. What?
So, you still haven't told me which you prefer a waffle.
Well, I did answer the question. The answer
God
is
damn it.
either or is the
He
same
said
thing.
both.
All right,
Says
if you're gonna
both.
give me either or, and it's like, oh, we only have one waffle and one pancake.
Yeah.
Just give me both of them.
No, but you can
Cut
only
it in
have
half.
Both of them. I don't want just one thing. I want all of it.
Please.
Give them a stack that's mixed of waffle and pancake with each layer. It's
With like
waffle
blueberries
cake.
and strawberries in between.
That's a cake.
Yeah.
There's no frosting.
Then where
Good
the hell
at
the
frosting.
then where the hell is the frosting at?
No.
Oh, you
they're
know
just-
where it's
they're
at.
just-
You know.
You know exactly where it's at.
You know where it's at.
Gonna make this glazed.
God damn it.
Now I can't eat a glazed donut ever again.
Why
Perfect.
not?
More for me. Hell yeah. Fuck
More
you.
for me.
Explain yourself. Why can't you eat a glazed donut?
Yeah. What's going through your mind, sir?
I prefer sugar donuts.
But it is sugar.
So instead of like a liquid sugar,
Liquid
you just want the
sugar.
powder sugar,
Mhm.
which is still the same thing.
It's the exact same shit,
It's
just
the
not
exact
liquefied.
same
Well,
thing.
maybe a sugar donut
pref-
is always the go-to. Chocolate donuts are my second, and then like glazed is I can go for glazed if like.
So he's
third.
like, I like the sugar, but then I like the chocolate sugar, but I also like
So
the
what you're
sugar.
saying is,
The sugar is
sugar
also
if
sugar.
someone
good.
gave you a mix of donuts, I could eat all the glazed ones. Got it.
No, I will still eat them. I just won't ever eat it the same way.
Why not? Where's your mind going to, huh, sir?
What do you mean? All right, Omar, you're not really saying anything.
Well,
Why aren't you gonna eat the glazed donut?
Yeah.
The glazed donut
Why is it not the
glazed.
same as
Let your
usual?
imagination run
All
wild.
I said was
No, we
glazed
want you to
pancake
explain
and
yourself because you're
Explain
goddamn
yourself.
stupid.
Explain yourself.
Because he was like, where you know where the frosting's going. I'm like, where is the frosting going?
I said glazed.
No, he said frosting. We were talking about the frosting.
Yeah, and then I said make
Frosting.
it glazed afterwards.
The
And
fro-
then you're
where
like,
is
I
the
can
fro-
never eat a glazed donut.
So you're never
ever
gonna eat a
again.
cake ever again then?
Yeah.
You're never gonna
Oh,
eat anything
frosting's
that has
good for you?
frosting, anything? Cookies? You don't like cookies either?
I guess you're
I
not
do like
invited to my birthday
But it
party.
has
Then
frosting
screw
on
you.
it. Some of them have frosting on it.
You're gonna make your own birthday party?
I can. I can.
Well,
make my own
everybody
cake.
makes their own birthday
No,
party.
he organizes his own surprise birthday party.
Surprise.
All right, that's Casey's. You know what? Casey's
That
like,
was case.
can you make me a surprise birthday party, please? It was like,
It's not much of a surprise.
It's like, I'll cover my eyes.
I'll act surprised.
Casey's so stupid.
I'll take myself bowling and have like my own cake that I baked myself. That's it. Have like one.
You'll
lone
take
can-
yourself bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah, why- he can drive. He has a car. He can do
Yeah.
whatever. the
No,
hell he
I didn't
wants.
hear him right. That's why I didn't hear him say it again.
Yeah.
Questioning everything that he does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he always
What are you, his
does.
mama?
I can never,
I can just
Or
picture
you-
Cody creating like 4 other accounts like on the thing, so he's just bowling against himself.
More turns.
He's turning the hat around to be for someone else. Like, all right, man, you're next. Okay, freaking Ash.
gotta catch 'em all. Is that how you are, Ladio? You have a cap? You just turn it backwards?
He just keep getting sprained. That's why he does too much movement.
He's got the OG season 1 Ash outfit.
No.
You want it though.
Now, buy it for him, but buy it in the wrong size, so it's like a crop top on him, you know?
Ew.
At that point, just dress like Misty.
Exactly.
That's what you want to see.
That's what
Might
they
as-
want to see.
Might as well.
The 0 views.
Right, audience?
A lot of your cosplays is that band art of Misty holding Starmie or
Oh, no.
Starry.
Yeah.
The censored one.
Yeah.
Censored.
There's like so many cards
Like
that
they
are
made her
censored.
flat or some
I'm
shit.
pretty sure all the female characters or all the female monsters in the cards.
I think they literally
censored in
changed
some way.
one card because it was a card that brings a monster back from the graveyard.
The graveyard card.
Yeah, something like that. But it has like a hand with a shovel coming out of a grave, and the
Mhm.
gravestone was shaped like a cross.
Yeah.
And 4Kids was like, no, we're gonna get backlash for that, so they changed it to a regular tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
And in one episode, they accidentally put the original Japanese art. No one said anything.
Yeah.
Because no one cares.
Yeah, because
It's just a card game.
There is a lot of
Yeah.
cards in the original Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh thing that it's like Christian symbolism and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And people's like, oh, we can't show that.
I mean, some people just don't care.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah,
don't
most
care.
people.
A lot of people don't care.
I said some people just don't
Like
care.
the only people
so-
that care is probably be your mom.
Yeah,
That's
well,
about it.
probably.
He's
Probably.
like,
It's a
Mom.
demonio.
Would you come on?
Probably. Like I've told you though, like that time when my parents sat me down, they were like, "We've been watching this preacher guy, and he's talking about a lot of the shows that you watch that are from the devil. We don't want you to watch those anymore, but we know you really like Power Rangers. Are you sure they're not from the devil?"
He didn't mention it, but if he does,
And it's like just to appease them, I had to go on my phone and look it up for them. I'm being like, it's not.
So you should have done that for the other shows. Then it's like
I would have ran away
these
from
shows
home
says
by
no.
then.
And I-
Just
It's like
start.
I look at the creator name and it doesn't say devil or Satan or anything.
Oh,
It's
I was trying to
made
rush it
by
because I
the
wanted to go back to
devil.
watch TV. Back then, I didn't like. I had Wi-Fi, but I didn't
Uh-huh.
really watch anything on YouTube. I would
Uh-huh.
go. My thing used to be TV.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
that was
Sab-
everybody's key.
Oh my god, Saban is the creator of Power Rangers. It's one letter off from Satan. This is blasphemous.
It's Saban.
Saban still replaced the B
Saban.
with a T. Oh my
Surprise.
god, it's Satan.
Gonna go to your mom's like Saban.
Hasbro
Satan.
owns Power Rangers. How do you make that satanic? How do you change the Hasbro into Satanism?
If you say
He
Hasbro,
rearranged the letters and it
rearranged the
makes some
letters.
weird text. It's probably demon
no,
speak.
if you say
It's
Hasbro
blasphemous.
backwards, you're gonna hear
Dude,
some satanic stuff in the
Heavy
middle.
Christians will find a way to turn anything against.
I know because I had to listen to them.
Exactly.
Why
So
you
why are
listen
you
to them? Just
asking
don't
me
listen to
this? You already know what I'm gonna say.
I think like one time
Fucking
I
tinfoil
didn't-
hat people
they,
and shit.
I think it was like maybe last year or a year before that. My mom took me to her church that she goes to now, and they brought in this guest preacher where like he sells it to the point where he's like puts his hand on your head and then he's like, oh, I suddenly know why you're sad or stuff like that. And I'm like,
I'm an empath. I
No,
know you're
I
sad.
see.
he literally put like I wanted to leave because I wanted to go home and relax and talk with my mom. Like
Yeah.
I visited to go see them, and
Yeah.
obviously there's people in that church that I care about, and I
Mhm.
wanted to go see. But you know,
Well, you can see them at their houses, can't you?
yeah. Well, my mom is like, oh, you know, their house is church, so we go to church, and so
They have their house.
and so they brought in this guest preacher, and then he's like, you in the back, come over here, and I'm just like. And everyone's already in the front, jumping
Uh-huh.
around, up and down, crying, and I'm just like, and so I come up,
Mhm.
and he's like, you have sadness in your heart because your dad left years ago. I'm like, you didn't read my mom. My mom probably just told you like a few minutes ago.
You're just like, damn, Sherlock, you're pretty good at this.
Yeah, I was like,
Wow.
And I hated it because my mom just comes up and hugs me, and I'm just like, I'm sentimental. So I hate it when people talk to me about that because
Yeah.
it does get me like
Yeah.
to my tears going. And so it probably got him what he wanted,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just like, I hate you.
It's like, damn, you brought up my trauma. Now things are worse. Thanks.
Yeah, it's like, thanks. Like, you didn't fix anything. Yeah. All you did was make me think about it. Thanks, dude. And so, like, the service is over, and they're still praying for this lady's leg that she's been having trouble with for, like, years. And they're praying for, like, loudly for, like, 15 minutes. Just
Uh-huh.
straight, just screaming at this point by the end of it. And then all of them are just like,
May God help you.
even the guy, by the end of it, he's like, crying. He's like,
The devil's stuck in his
Yeah,
leg.
no, he's just like, we did a good job here. No, he literally gets up and is like, you're gonna get better, and he's just like exhausted.
No,
Dude, no.
Like if he just did something amazing.
Dude, no, those churches that are like, all right, the priest needs a new car. Everybody donate money to the church. This is for the church
Well,
purposes
yeah.
only.
It's not
And then
like-
somebody else is like, oh, I'm sick with cancer. All right, everybody prayers for this man.
It's not even. It's like, oh, it's just like give us donations and stuff, but like more than we already have. It's a little bit more. Come on.
Like I've been to
Yeah, no,
like
it's-
I've been to churches where there's one that their whole thing was helping out the community. So they would go and
Mhm.
build houses, donate to the poor and all that. I really like that one. But my mom had to stop going to that one because it was really far, and at that time she was afraid of like things by getting stopped a lot, and especially
Mhm.
since her documentation's not all there right now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's it called? She was afraid, so naturally we go somewhere closer. But place that was closer, I didn't like. I just didn't like the way they go about their services. I love the people. I just don't don't like, especially whenever they bring guest people, it's even worse. Because I think
makes sense.
at some point I can at least understand what they're screaming, like the people that are traditionally there. But when they bring in guest people,
It's not even
I'm like,
traditional
I'm not
anymore.
even. I don't understand what they're saying anymore.
Whenever people start to screaming, that's not even traditional anymore. That's
No,
not-
I guess what I meant by the usual
Yeah.
people goers. The
no,
usual people
these
that are
aren't
there.
these aren't traditional. These are extremes.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
we started just fine. You just read the Bible for like 2 verses. Now you're screaming about it for the next 40 minutes. All right, I can last. I guess 40 minutes.
Yeah, no, dude, if that shit happened to me, I would have just disassociated with my family. I'd be like, peace, screw you guys, I'm out.
Bye.
You could be
That
like
happened.
Thanos.
That'd be happening. He's like, please pick me. I need to go up there. This is gonna be real fun. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I'll just do that for fun and then leave.
This is
Screw you guys,
really
I'm out.
fun. It's
It's like, oh, yes, please
Disagree
read my
with
mind.
everything.
It's like
Do it.
it's like I'm sad. Why am I sad? Tell me.
Yeah, tell me why.
You tell me.
You tell me, big boy.
Like I've always really applauded the ones who actually try to help out other people and recognize.
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
we're
they're-
flawed. I've respected those a lot.
Yeah, there's always people that are like not like they're trying to help, but they're probably not doing it like in the
Yeah.
like they learned it from somebody, so now they're like trying their best to do whatever they were taught.
And
But
sometimes that's
it's
just not the
it's,
best.
yeah, it's not
I
always the
remember-
right way to
I
be
think
taught.
one that I went to with my mom for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Only like 2 or 3 weeks, because the last week I think she even felt like, oh, this is kind of bad. Where the preacher was just like screaming, and he got excited at one point. He just said, "There's no heaven. We gotta make heaven down here." And I was just like,
Oh, one thing he doesn't know, that's in Michigan.
And so, yeah, so we've been to some pretty crazy ones. We've been to some pretty chill ones, but
Yeah.
but the one my mom goes to now, it's like it's a wild card. Some days it'll be really chill and everyone's having a good time. Other days they're bringing a guest one, and it's just that we go wild. Services are like twice as long out of nowhere, and
Just
but
like-
at the end there's food.
Just like standing there, like next to the wall, everybody screams, like, "Well, yeah, mhm.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I see the devil's right on that corner." It's like you should get him. Have you seen that video of? It's like it's an owl like in the high beams of the church.
Yeah.
But since like this is in Mexico, and you know in
Uh-huh.
Mexico like the owls are considered like witches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the mythology behind that.
Uh huh.
Like the church. So in order the church to get it out is like they start
the lechuzas.
the lechuzas, yeah. They start singing Christian songs to the
Yeah.
owl, but you just see the owl just
It's like, oh yeah.
just
my
like
jam.
just like jamming out. I was like, hell yeah, they're singing to me. This is amazing.
Their Jesus statues getting jealous, like, hey.
Yeah, because the
And I'll
song.
just be vibing.
Yeah, because it's not like it's like normal Christian songs. So
Yeah.
like the pretty like kind of high beat, but not too
Yeah.
much. It's like kind of calm, whatever.
Yeah.
So you just see the bird, just like, oh yeah, yeah.
I will say though, like, because I mean, the church was the originator of a lot of classical music,
Mhm.
like back in the day.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot of the major composers, they were hired on by churches by contract. It's like, you're
That's
writing music for
where
us.
the money was at.
Yeah, because they had money, and it was like worship music back then was amazing. 100% choirs and organ,
Yeah.
and like a whole mass was like a mass service. A 30-minute worship service was an entire like sonata. Or,
What do you
like,
think all Dark
it was
Souls boss music is?
freaking yeah, it's basically that. It was freaking amazing. Like, I would go just for that. Like, whenever there's choirs who do concerts in churches and they have those natural acoustics,
Yeah.
it's freaking amazing. Or
Yeah.
just organ
'Cause-
concerts in general.
Yeah, because I know like it's usually like the Christian ones where they do like I get poppy songs.
It's new age Christian music.
Yeah, new
it's
age
technically
Christian
rock.
Yeah,
It's technically
but-
Christian rock.
Yeah, they usually do stuff like that. But when you go to like a Catholic church,
Yeah.
they always got the organ there,
Yeah.
and they always play it. And then usually the choir, they do some kind of. No, actually, it's not modern, but it's like pretty like maybe like a few generation older. But they also do like pretty old songs. There's like classic stuff. It's like, yeah, this is some it's my
Hymns.
jam.
It's hymns.
Yeah, hymns and stuff like that. But so if you go to like a Christian church, you're gonna get like new age Christian church stuff like that. But you go to the Catholic one, he's like, hell yeah, play that organ.
Unless you're going to like one of those like primarily like African American like, Christian churches,
Yeah,
where they go crazy. About
Yeah,
it.
but
hard,
their ones are good too.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are good because they're like freaking energetic. As
Yeah.
hell. It's
I've
like,
always
hell
wanted
yeah.
to go to one of those churches, honestly.
That's
Or like the preacher just starts.
Yeah, it's like a he's like, I feel the blues, man.
Hell
That's my
yeah,
jam.
And that keyboard player just going.
Yeah, since a lot of their songs came like during like the slavery times and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Since like, what else are we gonna do besides working and being miserable all the time?
We're gonna have a good time at church.
We're gonna sing. So a lot of the times, like, yeah, I can feel this, man. I can feel it.
Like I forgot about getting whipped earlier, but you know what?
Fucking hell. Dude, that heaven don't exist. We need to make heaven down here. Just
Yeah.
reminds me of like all this shit you would hear watching a Jonestown documentary.
Oh, Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jones.
Yeah, he did say that. He
Well,
did say that.
And he says like, oh no, the alien ship is nearby. We
That
gotta
was-
check
that
the
was
cool-
some other
different
guy.
Oh, that was a different one.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
an
different.
old bald
That was the
guy.
bald guy.
Oh, okay.
That was
Yeah.
the guy that actually like had
Where
his
everybody
whole
covered-
crew actually take the Kool-Aid properly.
Yeah, where everybody like took that cyanide pill in
Yeah.
bed with the covers over their faces.
Yeah, they did it
Well, I'm
willingly.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Kool-Aid thing, they weren't also told about it. Like, not everybody knew about it, and only a specific few, like, here, distribute the
Because
Kool-Aid.
from when I saw him in the documentaries, he did a trial run
Mhm.
where he was like, "This is the Kool-Aid, pass it out. Everyone take a sip.
Mhm.
It's all poison." And everyone started crying. He was like, "I'm just joking." The second time it was real.
Yeah.
So they knew what it was when they
Mhm.
started bringing out like the whole thing.
Well, not entirely. They were just like, oh, he's probably kidding again. Whatever. but yeah.
I think it got very real when they had the security guard snatching the babies and injecting it. Like so, that was a little more real, I guess.
Yeah, that was definitely more real. It's like,
Jeez.
is that the new COVID vaccine?
And I know it's the 70s, but we're 50 years like a little early. But you know what? It's
Yeah.
better to be precautious.
Mm-hmm.
God,
So-
religion is funny sometimes.
So Cody, waffles are pancakes.
You already answered. Yeah.
I
I
know.
already
Yeah,
said,
he
I already answered.
I know.
What are you?
Especially the
stupid?
Texas waffles.
I'm bringing it full circle.
It's not a full circle at all.
That was
It's
just
like
a
a
really weird
semicircle.
transition. Also, we're way past the hour mark.
Oh yeah, we are.
It says 22.
Interrupted at
Yeah,
some
we're at
point. And
like
restarted.
an hour
Okay.
and 15 at
Yeah,
this
because
point.
we did 10, like the starting soon.
Yeah.
Then it was 30. So now we're barely gonna hit the hour. So we're good to stop. It's good on point soon.
It was chicken or waffles.
Anyways, chicken and chicken
Chicken
or waffles
or
or
chick-
chicken and waffles.
No, chicken and waffles. He's taking my order.
Oh yeah, can I get some chicken and waffles?
We don't serve chicken and waffles.
Screw you.
I
What's
get
the
the
point?
beans on toast.
Why the hell do we even go there? I like that thing though. Beans and toast. That's really funny. That's funny because the British don't know how to goddamn cook.
No, they don't.
Because it's like
They really don't.
Mexico. Have you that one meme that's currently being used often? The one on the bus. Beans on toast, British. Looking at the wall, depressed. Beans in the morning breakfast. The right, looking at the sunset. Everything's beautiful, happy, Mexican.
Dude, there's an anime I watched called Infinite Stratos where they literally took the whole like stereotype of British people can't cook and like made a whole character out of it. Like this chick is trying to be the
Oh, yeah,
best
the-
housewife ever.
Oh yeah, the
but
blonde
she-
one, right?
Yeah, the blonde one, and she just keeps burning everything. Actual glitter in there.
I don't remember that. It's been a while since they
Fucking
watched that.
funny.
I would much
been a
rather
while.
have a flour tortilla, eggs, like scrambled eggs, and refried beans than refried bean on toast. I'd much rather have that as breakfast than whatever the heck the other thing tastes like.
Get yourself
Mexican,
some,
man, not
get your,
British.
yeah, get yourself some Tex-Mex, man.
Tex-Mex is great.
Yeah, this is all they have in Britain is canned beans, some toast that they found in the dumpster.
And fish
Canned
and
beans,
chips.
canned toast.
Canned toast. They got mother effing Newports.
So what'd you learn today, Cody?
The British shouldn't be trusted.
Exactly.
How'd you know it,
Uh,
hombre?
We should start another revolution against the British.
We should start a revolution.
Just
even
go
though,
invade them
even though
For no reason.
for no
we'll
reason.
call it
I mean, yeah.
we'll call it a revolution, even though it's an invasion.
Yeah, and we'll say it's for revenge for all.
We're
the
forcing
stuff
them
in the
back
past.
into the
Revenge.
EU.
No,
No, we're just gonna say it's a
We're-
revenge for the past.
we're just gonna convert them into the good old times.
Bring out the guillotine.
Bring out the
Bust out the
guillotine.
guillotine.
Wasn't that the French?
Yeah, you're smart, aren't you?
Aren't you?
A little bit.
No, you're not.
No.
This is-
Stop touching me and close this off, Cody.
Close it off.
Close this off.
Close it up.
Close it off.
Close her off.
What?
Close it off.
No,
Close her off.
No.
Close her
All
off.
right.
I'll let you two handle that one.
Close her
Cut
off.
right there.
Yeah,
I'm
off
cut.
is pretty comfortable. You know what? Wearing clothes all the time kind of sucks.
I mean, that would make a
Why
good
do we
show
have to
for the
wear
live
clothes all
studio
the time?
audience.
What?
That would make a good show for the live studio audience. over
We
there.
gotta have a hot tub here in order for that to work. So
Why
it-
must
So we can
wear
sell the
clothes?
bathwater for hundreds of dollars online.
let's gotta fill that up water.
Hey yo, get your Eladio bathwater today.
That's disgusting.
I'd let it go into a bathtub.
Do you want it thick?
Oh,
It's just blue molasses. It's not even water.
Why would it be blue?
Because his favorite color is blue.
That doesn't
Not the
mean-
color of. Never mind.
Because his favorite color is blue.
I'm
You know,
not gonna.
food dye. Just put some food dye in there.
How do you make it thick though?
What if I drink blue dye?
Glue?
Because he's just dirty as all hell.
Haven't
Look
you
at
seen
him.
kids make slime?
No.
It's usually glue or whatever.
No, look at him. Look how goddamn dirty he is.
You just see him like coughing. It's just dust like falling everywhere. Like it's like when they used to animate poor boys and like Disney animation stuff like that, just covered in soot and dirt all the
Now
time.
that one guy from the Peanuts cartoons that's like
Oh
Yeah,
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 It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
constantly
where literally
dirty.
Bunch
he
of
walks
dust.
around and you
What's
can
his
see like a
name?
dust
Cloud
cloud
of
around
dust.
him.
I forget what his name is.
Me too.
Yeah.
I
That
know
guy's
the
a very
theme song.
forgettable character.
No, it's not.
But anyways, there's no one here, and there hasn't been for like the past half hour.
Well, those two came by, probably put some codes in or whatever the hell that it's supposed to be.
One of them is right here on the freaking. Oh yeah, the codes, the links,
Heck
Yeah, I
the
guess
links.
it's just
Never,
links,
never
yeah.
address the links.
porn links.
Probably. There's only one way to find out. We'll find out
We can't
afterwards.
click them. So,
We'll find out
Yeah.
afterwards.
but anyways, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the CodeO-cast. To make sure to go down in the links and go follow us
Not
on
those
Instagram,
links.
on the Dig Instagram. You
Wait.
can go check out the CodeO-cast on audio.
Gotta
and
look at the camera.
The
What are you
link
looking
is
at
on the
me?
you can go
What?
check out the podcast on audio
I'm not
versions
your
and
No, no,
video
no.
versions.
Do it again. Gotta look at the camera this time.
Repeat. Take two. Go.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the CodeO-cast.
All right, let's mute him.
All
We
right.
have audio
God damn
and
it.
video versions. If you, for some reason, are too busy to look at our beautiful faces, we have audio versions on Spotify that you can go check out. We have the Dig gaming channel where we play some fun games, whether it be on board or they be on the screen. But thank you so much for tuning into this episode, and we'll see you next week on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Gotta do better.
So pancakes are
Take three.
Let's go.
No? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all
Yeah.
you gotta do. Just leave
That's all
that
you
for a
gotta do.
second.
Just
leave
leave
that for a second.
Leave that for a
Dang.
second. As I lower the volume.
As you lower down the entire volume.
Just gotta leave that for a second. And then you're gonna see that there's some people right there.
Yo, what the fuck?
Bow, bow, bow.